Chose otherwise.
All right.
Nice to be back.
Woohoo! Let's go, Zazriel.
Here we go,
and
gang. We're live now on Twitch here. Welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master Bilbo. Come join us as we travel through the Tales from the Yawning Portal. This is our 9th episode in Forge of Fury, and as you can see, my players are ready to get going here. The plan is to play the same characters through each of these adventures in the Yawning Portal and level up characters accordingly and finish in the Tomb of Horrors unless I kill them first, and then they bring in new people, which has happened once so far, and he's still floating down a river. So come and join us through these old school adventures. Before we get started here, a quick announcement. We are partnered with Extra Life, which raises money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons for at least 14 hours, live streaming on November 14th, so come watch us. We will be playing the Curse of Strahd and start characters, development, and play as far as we can in 14 hours of play. Our goal is to raise at least $100 for the Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare here in Minnesota. My 3-year-old grandson actually was a patient there when he needed surgery on his little skull. We have a link on our information page here on Twitch and on our YouTube channel as well. And there you can make a donation right now, actually. And we are playing with the Dungeons & Dragons team as well. You can start donating now, like I said. Right now, for every $100 we raise, we will continue playing for another hour. And JD, who plays Dar tonight, has said if we raise $100 in donations, he will donate $100 himself, which is pretty cool. As of right now, we've raised $15, so let's game for the kids. Also, in the month of October is Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm going to have a dice camera set up, as you can see on our far right there, or far left, depending. And I will be using pink dice for all of our October episodes. So you guys can watch me crit on all these guys here, or fumble, we'll see. So who would like to do the recap from last week's episode for either an inspiration die or a luck card from Nord Games?
Oh, I know it. I remember.
What?
I remember what happened. And
you want to do it? So is that what you're saying?
I remember what happened, so like if you guys want me to do it, I can do it.
I'll do it.
Any objections out there?
No, but Bill, before we get started on that, you said November 14th.
November 4th. November 4th.
Okay. Yeah, I heard 14th. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he said 14. He meant like because of the 14 hours, he went to 14.
Oh, it's November 4th. 14 hours of play. So.
Yeah, alright. Good.
Alright, go ahead and get your fingers off your mouth if you want to give the recap. Go ahead.
Okay, so, we have entered the Forge of Fury, 2nd level, below. When we went over these stones to find Trogs for a surprise attack on us, we quickly dispatched of them, and we found this mud door while Zazipoo and Erebus were exploring the rest of the cavern. When they came back, we decided to open the door. When we did, there were quite a few...
We didn't open the door.
Oh, did we?
Mm-mm, they surprised us.
Oh yeah, they opened the door, and out came roughly 10 Trogs, I'd say.
Okay.
Roughly 10 Trogs, and then there were women and children in the room. We went in there, and Zaz, Erebus, and Calcrix quickly dispatched of them. And is that roughly where we left off?
What do you do after that?
You just went straight women, children, and then
Took a break.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we rested.
Okay. And then what? After the rest, what
Do you
happened?
remember where you're set up right now?
Don't look at the map. That's not true. Just look at his map. Alright, so I'll go ahead and set the scene. We'll go from there.
I knew most of it then. I blocked it out.
You get half an inspiration. You
Half
get
an
D10.
inspiration. So I'll give you a D10. Somebody else like, I remember everything, but you don't remember everything. Alright,
I went
so
upstairs earlier.
okay, so pay attention now. So now you'll remember. So let me set the scene for tonight. Dar walking down the cleared path surrounded by strange patches of fungi, including cap stalks, standing taller than his dwarven frame. These puffballs glow with multiple colors. The main group is making their way towards this iron door along this path. Zazriel broke off from the main group to map out this large river cavern to the south of the path, while Zorn and Valian stand atop the dwarven crypt, ready to fire with their bows if anything attacks from this overgrowth. Following Dar is Erebus, El, and Kitara, when these greenish white tentacles grab Dar and rips into his skin for 11 points of damage. So get that, Dar.
What the hell?
As this creature has Dar wrapped in its tentacles, this large yellowish beak opens its red-colored mouth and bites into Dar's neck for 7 points of damage. This snake-like creature comes hidden from behind these some of these boulders along this cliff face. As Dar is bleeding out, let's roll initiative, shall we?
We shall.
That didn't happen last time.
Yeah, it did. I remember it now.
It happens now.
Christ on a crutch.
Alright. I need to roll for Jot here.
Roll initiative.
Yes, roll initiative.
Ah.
Okay, calm down,
Zero.
buddy.
Bam.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Am I faster than you?
What's your
Roll initiative, Conrad.
Oh, great. Let's say,
I think you might be faster.
You're
than
being
me.
attacked by dead dwarves.
oh, that was completely unpredictable.
I'm just kidding.
That's 3, Tiny.
Alright, is anybody above a 20?
A 21.
21.
I'm above.
22.
Okay, so Erebus is 22, Zazriel's 21. What is
21.
Torn?
21. 21 is Torn's heart.
Alright, so we'll put Torn actually in front of Zazriel, since he's gonna know what's going
He
on.
doesn't know what's going on. He's flicking his toes.
All right.
Eating toenails.
Anybody from 16 to 20? 16 to 20. Huh?
18.
Alright, 18 is L. Alright, 11 to 15.
I'm at a 13.
13 for Kit. Alright, Dar and Valian, you leading up the rear. What are you guys' numbers?
I was a 21, actually.
A little late to the
Yeah,
game.
but-
Oh, no, I said
I
it.
have
Just,
to do that.
only 3 others got above a 20, so.
Okay.
I heard you good.
Alright.
7, 9.
And 9. So Dar's last. Alright, cool. Alright. So, of course, that means Erebus is up first to act.
Alright.
Like normal.
So I was trying to hide, but I don't know if we'd rolled it. I don't know if you want me to roll a stealth check now. Or...
I would want you to roll a stealth check now.
Yep, sounds good. Alright. And that is a 23.
Okay.
Read it.
Yeah. I'll say, I believe you got them here.
Alright. And is it clear? Is there like a chicken mouth? Is that what I heard?
It is kind of like a chicken mouth, actually. It's, Beak creature. You could give me because Erebus, give me a survival check, actually. You may know what this is.
Alright, not a great roll, but 11 total.
11 total. So I will give you this. You don't know anything in the sense knowledge of them, like what they do. But it's what you know. Because it is an Underdark type creature. It is a Grick. Hey.
A Grick?
Grick. It is a Grick.
Okay. I know the name based on description, but none of their abilities are.
Exactly. So all you know is, yeah, what you're facing is a Grick, but you have no clue what it does.
Okay.
You know as much as this player does.
Do I have?
And there's a picture for our audience there. That is what a Grick looks like.
She ever used a javelin?
You mean long ago? You said javelin.
Did he finally got that big snake he's always wanted?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna take a shot with my bow.
Okay.
And, I assume I have a shot. I can get underneath Dara's swinging butt or something.
You can shoot it's actually above Dar, so you can shoot above Dar and hit it.
Oh, like it's coming from the ceiling, kind of?
It's coming from these boulders from this, not from the ceiling. Remember there's that cliff face right there that you guys are walking by, or really towards this iron door, and it came out of this cliff face up in some boulders. So it's probably about 5 feet up ahead on Dar's body. So right at the top of Dar is where it's attacking down.
So I'll take a shot here. Alright, and that is an 19 total?
That is gonna hit.
Alright, I figured as much. Alright, not great dice though. 6 and 4, so 12, 16. 16
points. So it screeches out, and let's go of Dar as it bit into him, and its tentacles unwrap on him. So yeah, you hit it well.
I'd like to move and try to take cover in some, or take stealth and behind some weeds or something. Is that possible?
Well, yeah. Remember, there's all these stalks. These stalks along both sides of the road that are past your height. Even they're about anywhere from 5 to 6 feet high.
So no problem getting cover or concealment then.
That's correct.
Okay, great. So I'll try to move a few feet and stealth a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and yeah, that's great. That's a 25.
Oh yeah. It doesn't seem to pay attention to you, even though you shot it. It seems to maybe lost track of you. You don't even know if it can see or sense, but it doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. Perfect. All right, Valiant, you are up. So you see this across. You and Torn are up on the opposite end of this field. However, you do see this snake-like creature attack down on Dar, and it just released its tentacles after you saw Erebus shoot at it. What do you do?
Well, I don't see any undead though,
That was a joke. There is no undead yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a good joke.
Do I have a shot?
Yes. What's the range of your bow?
What's a longbow, guys? 100 feet?
Yeah.
150. 150.
150, then yeah, so you're fine. You're actually within that first range.
Alright, let's try that. Okay, I am going to be rolling to shoot Dar.
What?
That would be a 19 to hit Dar.
A 19 hits the Grick.
Oh no, I think he rolled a 1.
Oh, did you roll a 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and it's a 19 to hit Dar.
All right, yeah, that hits Dar.
Man, you the man.
What the fuck?
8 points of damage.
8 points.
This was him, not me.
How much damage?
8.
A half orc. That was 8.
No, it wasn't.
That's minus 26?
Yep, that's what I have you at, Dar. Yes.
Jesus Christ. I'm bloody.
Am I in range to heal Dar?
Well, yes, you are, but we gotta get to you first. But yes, you
Oh,
are.
wait, my turn.
Yeah, I could die before that. I mean, the Grick still gets a chance to attack again.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Torn, you are up.
How far away am I from this?
You're about 120 feet away.
Oh,
You had your crossbow out, remember?
so I'll move up 30 feet. I'll still be at disadvantage.
So first off, you're on a cliff face.
Oh.
Remember? You're up on top of this cliff where the dwarven graveyard is. And you and Valiant are up there shooting down.
Okay, now I'll just shoot. Disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage, yes.
That's why a half orc shouldn't be using a crossbow. Oh wow, he gets it though. He got a natural 20 and a 16.
So 20 hit.
Well, you hit. You do hit, so.
Wow. That's our Alex.
6 points, then.
Alright.
No.
So, yep,
Actually,
you hit it. It
wait.
screeches out.
Wait.
What are you
Okay.
gonna do?
Should I?
What I'm
use
telling
my
you,
second
Roman
shot?
archery, that's fine.
Oh, just leave it alone.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Yep, perfect. Alright. So now, just so you have some options here, because I don't know if you want to. So you could either, one, start running towards the stairs, going down this
Or
thing.
slide down like that.
Or you could, if you want to slide down this cliff face.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and slide down.
Okay, so you can give me an acrobatics check here.
Okay. Is 16 gonna make it?
Yep, so you just slide on down, no problem. Bounce right up on
So-
your feet. And
So,
you're
like,
gonna
how
start.
long away am I?
You're gonna start. You can run another, say, 20 feet towards them. So you're about 100 feet away from them.
Okay, so I'll move 20
Okay.
feet. So I'm 80 feet away? Or
You're 100 feet away from them. Okay.
Good.
All right, that's Torn. Good job.
Do a barrel roll.
All right, Zazriel. So you hear. You do definitely hear Torn probably yelling and pain, and you hear this creature screech out too
Why would I
in
be yelling
pain.
in pain?
Not Torn. Dar. Sorry.
Arr.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So you're mapping this. I gotta get this. All right. So you're mapping out the
whole
river
time around.
room there. All right.
Why aren't you
All right.
fighting them?
Elle, you are up.
Alright, so I'm part of the main level crew.
That's right, with Dar, Erebus, and Kit. You guys are all together.
Okay, and so Dar is how far away?
He's probably 10 feet from you.
10 feet. Okay, I'm going to move those 10 feet and bind it wounds.
Okay.
Alright, so 8 plus your level,
12?
12 points.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Thanks. Who's the asshole that shot me?
It was Valiant.
From the top of the
All
cabin.
right. Elle, are you doing anything else?
So she moves in, does that. This brick is standing right there.
Yeah, the Grick is really like right above Dar in a sense. He's along this cliff face. His body is pretty much come out of these rocks now. And this long snake-like creature has come out.
Okay.
But yeah, he's still in front of Dar in that sense.
He'll draw her short sword and stand there next to Dar.
Okay, perfect.
I think it has sense.
All right. And then this Grick once again attacks at Dar here, tries to grab a hold of Dar with its tentacles here. And what's your AC again? Remind me.
AC is 15.
just hits you here with its tentacles, slashes out at you, cuts your body again. And you are going to take 10 points.
Oofta. But that's not a grapple attack, right?
No, it just seems to slash out at you. It does
Right.
not a grapple attack. And then it takes another bite at you again.
Yeah, you fucktard.
Hey, Bill, I'll go ahead and interrupt that one and make that one an automatic 8.
All right, that's good. So, yep, so the bite actually misses you. It kind of gets distracted there and misses.
Somebody felt bad about shooting me in the ass?
And then another one of these gricks comes out of the boulders next to it, and this one grabs at its tentacles towards L.
Okay.
So now you have two of them here. However, this one swipes with its tentacles and just misses you.
Alright.
And so that is that.
Just
Does not bite at you. Just grabs and misses with the tentacles. Alright. Kaarghaz is up. He's with you guys. So he is going to go ahead and fly up above, try to take a bite out of this wounded one here first. That's on top of Dar. And that is going to hit. So he bites down on him. And you see the little frost come from his mouth here. Nice.
front.
And he bites into it, and it goes limp. So he kills that first Grick there. Goes down.
Please don't tell me they multiply.
All right.
Like a high jump.
Jot's just chilling on your shoulder, Erebus, right now, saying, I think I'll let these guys take care of this. All right, and Kit, you are up.
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna heal Dar,
All right.
and then I'm going to take a spear and try to throw it at the one that's going to attack L. Or next to L.
Can you do both of those things?
I think so.
So it's,
If not,
Healing
if
word.
not, I'm just gonna do.
yeah, you're gonna do healing word.
Yeah.
That's a bonus action.
Okay.
Yep, you can do that.
4.
Okay, so D4 for healing word.
Plus your wisdom bonus.
Ooh, I rolled a 4.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Plus wisdom is 2.
All right, so 6 points back to Dar.
So
18.
minus 18.
Yep. Got it. All right, and then you're gonna take attack with the spear here on this Grick.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I rolled natural 20.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
But
Way
I
to
would've
start
done-
out there, kid.
Alright. Some of Alex must have rubbed off on you.
Yes.
Is this your first natural 20?
No, like her third.
Okay.
It's my second game, yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage to 2 damage dice, and if you roll max, you'll get to if you roll either of the dice max out, then
roll
you
another.
get to roll another that same die.
So what is a spear? Is that 8 or 6?
8.
D8. So 2d8.
You can roll 2d8.
Roll 2d8.
Yep.
Do I have 2d8?
Well, then roll one twice if you don't have 2. If you don't want to
Oh,
use
why
an
is it not everywhere? I have 2d8. I have a giant one and a tiny one.
Perfect.
I rolled 3 on one and 4 on the other.
All right, so
Or
7.
1 on the other, so 4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
And then do you have a strength bonus at all? You have any bonus there? It should be on there.
+3.
+3.
Yeah, +3.
So it's going to be then, that's doubled, so 10 points onto that one.
Yep.
Perfect. Nice.
Beautiful. Hey, cat.
All right. And Dar, you are up now.
Oh, you little fucker, you're in for it now. I didn't even get any beer. Alright, so he's gonna, he's not even gonna rage. He's pissed, but he ain't that pissed. He's just like, fuck it. So we're just gonna swing an attack.
All right.
Oh, he isn't raging?
And, ooh, what is it? Where's my glasses? God, lighting is here. It's horrible lighting. Maybe it's just my old eyes. I don't know.
Yeah, the lighting looks pretty good in that room.
So I rolled a 10 on the die, plus 5 is 15.
That's going to hit.
Oh, okay. And the damage was a 9 on the dice, plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12 points damage.
Very nice. Screeches out in pain.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, you shithead.
All right. And anything else, Dar? You're done.
Yeah, I'm done. There ain't much else I can do.
All right. It is a new round.
Yeah.
Erebus, you are up.
We've lost Erebus a while ago.
Yeah, he's up. 1 sec.
Okay.
Oh no. Completely.
That's fine. I guess he's texting via Billy.
What's he saying? He wants to shoot Dar in the ass again? Oh, wait. That's Valiant's job.
He shoots the Gricks.
Okay, so he's shooting at the Grick.
Alright.
24.
24 hits, of course.
$21 points.
Jeez, nasty. 21 points. It's going to take it down, actually. So it falls down.
It
Goes
falls there.
limp to the ground.
And then another one.
And he moves and hides again.
All right, perfect. All right, Valiant, you are up.
Anything around me?
No. Mm-mm.
What's Chuck doing?
You don't see Jot, actually.
Alright, the alien will just go ahead and spin around, looking around, trying to get a sense of what's going on. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Torn, what do you do?
I'm gonna move up 30 and ready to shoot if another one of these Gricks comes up.
All right, so you moved 70 feet.
I'm
Up.
ready to shoot.
All right, perfect. Ready to shoot if one of these things show up. All right, Zazriel.
I
Drawing?
draw and then I move.
Okay, so drawing in and head back up the stairs.
Yep.
All right, perfect. L.
L will back away from the cliffside
Okay.
and ready to cast Sacred Flame if any of these does appear. She's putting her short sword away as she backs away.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so as soon as you back up, and out of the boulders, another Grick appears. So I will go ahead and give Torn and you your shot. So first Torn.
Who's writing?
Will a 15 hit?
15 hits.
It'll do six points.
All right. Perfect. All right, and then L. You can do Sacred Flame.
Yep, so save. Dex save.
Dex. All right, thank you. Natural 20. Ooh, let me just
no damage.
slide that on there.
He's like, do the arc.
All right, and then this thing reaches out with its tentacles to Dar.
I thought you just said it died.
There's a new
You
one.
want some of me too?
Yeah, he did kill that one. This is our new one. Hits with the 19 on the die there. And this is gonna be one.
Kiss my ass right here where this arrow is.
Alright, so you're gonna take 9 points there, Dar. So I have you minus 27.
Okay.
And then it tries to bite into you here. However, the bite is gonna miss.
Wow.
Alright, Kalkrick seeing this again, he's gonna come down and take a bite on this one. However, he is gonna miss with his bite.
Hey, if he fumbles in midair, he should tumble.
Alright, Kit, you are up.
Okay. There's Grix left, right?
Yeah, there's one that just came out of the... Erebus shot the one that was on L and went down, and then L backed up a little bit, and then another one popped out, and Torn shot it, and L shot at Flame.
Is there another spear?
Yeah, you can stab it.
I can throw another spear at it.
You gonna throw a spear or stab with it?
Stab with it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 on the die.
So 9 plus
5.
Plus 5 to hit.
is 14.
Yeah.
You hit.
Yay!
Yeah.
Roll that 8-sider and add your 3.
I rolled a 6. Plus 3 is 9.
9. Very nice. So it screeches out. Very nice.
Playing Screech.
Screech. All right. Dar, you are up.
Come on, you overgrown earthworm. You gotta dig with Gladys. You're gonna take a swing at him with this battle axe.
All right.
And that is definitely a hit with a 19, and that is a 7 on the die plus 5, or plus 3
10.
is 10.
All right. It is still up. It's still alive, but it looks messed up here. New round. Erebus is up.
And I think he's here, but he doesn't have a picture yet. Kinda came back online.
Nope.
No, sort of.
Wait, no, relax.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not.
He can hear you guys.
Yeah, he can hear us though.
No mic.
So Erebus can attack.
Extinctly.
Gotta love the producer of the show has the technology problems.
23.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
23 is gonna hit.
Testicular difficulties.
18.
Yeah, and that is going to take it down and kill it. Alright, so we will come out of rounds here.
Oh, so they're dead.
What? No more? Come on!
Nope, doesn't seem. So Valiant, what do you do? We're out of rounds, but what are your actions gonna be?
He will go ahead and remain up top there for a while, looking around to see if the noise disturbed anything.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can see the whole field, so you're in a good spot. Torn, what do you do now?
Because he's still alert, he's gonna put away his crossbow and just take these a couple minutes, a minute to pull out his shield and axe.
You gonna head to the group then?
Yeah.
Join the group? Alright, perfect. Zazriel, you're
Next time say English.
done mapping your area, you're gonna head to the group.
We'll wander off to the iron door.
Okay, so you're gonna head towards the rest of the group there. L, what are you gonna do?
He's gonna unmute himself.
He's going to. She'll take a look at and see if there's a particular cave that these 3 came out of, or.
Go ahead and give me a survival check here.
Okay. that's an 8 total.
Yeah, so yeah, you're not sure where they came from. It looks like they were in these cracks and behind some boulders here along this cliff face that's on this side, but it doesn't look like there's anything beyond in these boulders where these were coming out. Doesn't look like there's anything deep within that area. So. Alright, so let's keep going here. Kit, what are you going to do?
Is there any way I can heal Dar some more?
Yeah, if you want to do another spell, you could. Absolutely.
Yeah. Do another healing word.
Okay.
We're out of camp. We're out of combat. If you wanted to walk up and touch him with a cure wounds, that's going to be the same spell slot.
It's not even a D20.
Then yeah, I'll do that one instead.
I'll give you a D20.
Okay.
That's a D8. I rolled a 7.
Oh, very nice.
Plus 2.
Yep, it's 9
Should
points.
be 9.
Yep, so 9 back there, Dar.
Back at 18 down.
Yep, got it.
Alright, cool.
Can't give away the card. So
Exactly. That is trash.
Thank you.
Alright.
it's
Alright. So, now, Dar, what are you going to do?
Thank you. I was wondering when you were going to ask. I reach back to my left butt cheek. I pull the arrow out. I hold it above my head and say, whoever this belongs to, I'm just going to paint a target on my ass next time. It'll be easier for you. I'll hold on to this. You can come get it when you want, Valiant. And then I'm going to take a drink of beer.
Alright. Alright, guys. So, alright. What do you guys do now?
Go to the iron door.
Go to the iron door? Alright.
Yep.
So you guys head to the iron door.
Erebus,
so-
checking for traps.
Erebus is going to check it for traps.
And this
Alright.
time I'm staying with the group.
Yeah, you're with the group.
I can't have any more of this sugar. I'm throwing it away.
I'm sure he's making a roll here.
Wow. No Erebus.
Did he roll? Give me a roll, Erebus.
18.
Okay, perfect. Yep. So, cut into this cavern wall is a small but strong-looking door of iron plates, about 5 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. Heavy rivets, studded surface, and a tarnished silver rune with Durgan's smith mark is on it. And this is, it seems to like gleam on the door's rusted face. There is no hinges on this side of the door, and it has a key lock, and it is not trapped. However, he does know it is a locked door here, and it's a good lock.
I believe that's a dwarven door.
Yes, you're sure of that.
Yeah, I know. Might being a dwarf helped with that.
He wants Tribella's help.
You want some
Okay.
guidance here?
Yep.
Blessing of the dwarfs be upon you, son. Or daughter, or whatever you are. Sassy poo.
All right, so he could give me a roll.
$15.
All right, so a 15. It does.
Wait, plus 10, so
Oh,
26.
oh, okay, 26. Okay, 26. That is good enough. He actually opens the door and can push it in. And it is it's a hallway. It goes about 25 feet, and then it turns to the north, and it looks like there's stairs going down.
Any sign that it will go to the left? Like where that hill was that we came past?
Well, yeah, it goes north,
But it goes down.
but it goes down into the ground.
Do I think that it leads to the cavernous? May I make an intelligence survival check?
It could. It could. It might not.
Alright, do you guys want to go
But
down?
I mean, the stairs go down. The cliff face is
It's up, yes.
Yes.
Do you guys want to go down here? Or do you want to go back out and go up the hill?
I think we should go down here. Like I said, if this has his mark on it, it's probably where we need to go to get something.
But there could be more things that we haven't cleared out. Like there's a cavern back where the waterfall was. I mean the pond that hasn't been checked out yet. And there's this little cavern to behind us that hasn't been checked out.
I would say that if this door has remained locked, it was not something that the troglodytes ever figured out.
Yep.
I guess. I don't know if we can check and see if there's any tracks on the other side heading down to verify. Like maybe this hasn't been opened in a while.
20.
Yeah, so without a doubt, the floor is a little dusty here. There isn't any tracks here at all in any recent time.
Alright, we leave this area, go back to the cave. I mean the hilltop.
Okay, so just go, you're not too far.
Yep,
so
it's
go
right
back
outside
up.
the door. Yep.
Alright. Who's going to climb up the cliff face?
Yeah, should we lock this back up? Because we don't need to leave this.
Erebus will know this door was very difficult to unlock.
We'll just
With
close.
his skill, he may, if he locks it again, he may not be able
We'll
to
just close it.
unlock
We don't need to relock it or anything. It was dusty. There's barely been anybody down here. We'll just close the door and we'll be back in a second. Alright, we leave. We go back to the hills. I'll go up first.
No, I'll go first.
Shut up, Chuck.
Alright, so Zaz,
Hold on a minute.
Who?
I'll go up first. It's a dwarven fortress, and I'm a dwarf. And I'm supposed to be your lead fighter.
24 acrobatics.
Alright, so you scale up the cliff face with no problem.
Stupid men arguing and bickering.
Alright, Torn and Dar, go ahead and make roll climb checks here. So
Climb checks? Acrobatics?
athletics. No, there's no stairs on
Can
this
we do
one.
acrobatics?
Huh?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do
Actually, I'm
acrobatics.
gonna do athletics.
Yeah, you're probably stronger at athletics.
We have Erebus.
Should I?
What did you...
18?
No, don't.
18, you're fine. You go up. What did you roll?
11 total.
That's good enough. You'll get up there. All right. So up here, it's three of you see this cavern here up here, and then there's a hallway up here. It goes about 30 feet and seems to open up into a larger cavern.
Anybody in this guy?
We wait till everybody else comes up.
Okay.
And then we, Dar and Chuck, can go ahead and...
All right, 1 second here. Valiant, are you staying put where you are at, or are you going to make your way to join the group?
I'll go ahead and make my way towards the group and follow behind it.
Okay, perfect.
Now I'm truly confused. Isn't he already up there?
Not No, Valiant's at the Dwarven.
Yeah, different area.
Wait, he's been there this whole time? He didn't come with us to the steel door?
You can watch you
Oh
all
my
across from the steel door,
I just
guys.
can't see you.
Alright, let's go.
Give me a second.
All right, so
Okay, me and Dar are gonna go first.
You're sideways.
all right.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's all right. So you'll go into this area here, and you find some bodies of some trogs, some orcs. They've been dead for quite a while, just rotting bodies. You guys will find a suit of scale mail in here. You'll also find scattered around the place 200 copper, 180 silver, and 60 gold.
What?
160 gold at least. That lucky, I don't think we take anything but the gold.
Or cans.
Agreed.
Or cans.
What? Cans?
What is
Or
scale
cans.
mail anyways?
Or cans? There's no orcs down here.
Scale mail?
Hands.
There were trogs there.
There
so
were
we
dead
cut off
orcs,
the hands.
dead trogs. But
Trogs and orcs.
Oh, trogs and
Dead,
orcs?
yep, dead trogs.
We take
dead
all the hands
orcs.
in, yeah. Are they skeleton?
Yeah, they're just a lot of skeletons, or the hands are all chewed up. They don't look.
Can we
they're
make
rotting.
a roll for maybe like one of them's okay?
Not in the sense of not the orc hands. The orc hands are all rotting.
trog
Even
hands
the trog hands are rotting.
That's
It's been
fine.
a while.
No hands. We don't take
Yes.
So looking at these things and these bones, and I mean, like, you know, if there's like a pelvic bone or a skull that's been like, it didn't even look like they were like half bit or something like that, perhaps.
Make a survival check.
Okay, survival. And that is a. God, I'm just too old. I'm gonna have to start wearing these glasses all the time.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you take them off.
41 total.
All right, yeah. So you'll find something that has a skull with a beak. You know, it seems like it's probably cracked. The skull. You'll find plenty of bones cracked. Yeah. What are you particularly looking for?
I want to know: is this like a dragon bite? Is this like maybe the beak? Are these beak bites look like the bites of the things, the big giant angleworms with teeth that we found a little bit ago, or?
No, you're sure that whatever's up here has been prey to these creatures, these gricks.
Did we end up fighting 2 gricks? Is that what I missed?
3. There's 3.
3 gricks. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll get down from here.
All right.
So
Go.
what kind of footprints, before we make too many tracks around here, let's look around a little bit and see, what kind of footprints does it look like there
Is it closed off?
Are
Is this
there-
area closed off?
Are there Trog
There's no other
footprints?
exit.
Are there orc footprints? Is there some other creature kind of footprints?
Azrael doesn't care. She walks away.
No, there are no footprints. There's like there's some just all these big bodies, these snake bodies. That's the only thing that you guys are gonna pick up in the sense of prints or any tracks in the ground are just these the snake bodies of the gricks.
Okay, so it looks like the gricks were dragging these bodies up here.
Yes.
All right.
Zazriel goes back down.
No, that's fine. You said there was scale mail, right?
I'm gonna follow Zaz.
Yeah, there's a suit of a scale mail up here.
It's the same as what I would be anyways. Yeah, never mind. All right.
All right. Anybody else do anything up here, or is everybody back?
We're
headed
going
back
to
down?
the back to the other side.
Yep, me and Dar leading the way.
Yeah, we can go down.
Okay, back to the other side, to the room we didn't explore.
does it look like the coinage and such was just on these various bodies, or
They're just scattered all over the room.
scattered all over the room? Okay, so
Yeah.
we spent some time picking them up.
Well, I think the only people that they picked up the gold and not the silver or the copper. They're just
Okay.
leaving that.
Gotcha. That's fine. All right. Yeah, we'll go to the iron door, I guess.
Nope. We go back across the room to the creek.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are heading to the room that you were drawing out.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's the one that Erebus walked through, but we didn't explore. Is that right?
Yep, exactly. So the waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
No, we don't want to go to the waterfall. We want to go to the right, where the room we didn't explore. This little portion right here.
Don't go
Uh,
So there's 2 rooms. There's the one room down to the right with the big room where he explored, but you didn't give me the cutout of the other one. There was a room that we hadn't explored right next to the lake.
It's past the lake. You mean?
Yeah, it's past it, but it's right there.
Yeah. How are you gonna get across the little lake?
We're gonna jump across the little 5. It's like a little 5-foot area.
The lake?
No,
Tell me what you're trying to
We're
go.
across here. This is the lake.
Yes.
It's right down here.
Yeah, I understand. How are you going to get there?
What do you mean?
How are you going to get to that?
We're gonna jump across. In the map you gave me upstairs, there's a little jump area that's 5 feet that we can jump across. If not, we'll just tie rope
you
to
do have
somebody
to go into go into there. You have to go in.
through the fall room.
Yes, through
Yes,
the
that's what I was
waterfall
saying. We
room.
go through the waterfall
Okay,
room
you
to the
said
right.
no. We're not going through the waterfall.
Because you made it sound like we were going down to the waterfall. We're not going down to the waterfall. I said we go into the waterfall room to the right.
All right, so you're going into the waterfall room. Thank
Make a
you.
jump.
Except instead of heading towards the waterfall to your
We go
left,
to the right.
you go to your right, to the west. So you head to the west. Yes, so, and like I said, here the river is moving a lot faster now than even in the other rooms that you guys have experienced. There is a small, probably 3 feet side. So what you'd have to do is jump from this side, jump,
Chuck, come here, Chuck.
and then jump again, and then jump again.
Chuck, come
I'll
here.
do this. I'll do this.
I tie a rope to Chuck, so we don't have to do all that crazy talk.
Okay, I'm just saying if you try
Chuck
to do
is
that,
gonna
you're
jump
walk.
one side to the other side to the other side.
Okay, let's do this. Acrobats or athletics?
You can choose either or.
Okay, athletics. 22 on the first one.
That's so I'm gonna just think you make one roll.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. All right, so he's tied with the rope. He jumps across, and then jumps across into the room that you guys have, the cavern that you guys haven't explored. Correct? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, and then what's next?
Everybody gets across.
Now you have to go in order.
Okay, who's going next?
Who wants to go next?
Well, I don't know about everyone. Let's just do a few people and see what we got.
Who's going next?
Okay.
I'll go next. You need an acrobatics check?
Yep, acrobatics
Or
or
athletics.
athletics, whichever you want.
I'm going to go with acrobatics. 24.
Perfect. All right. So while you're
It's
doing
at
this,
advantage. Where?
no, it's not an
Oh,
advantage.
the rope.
All right. So, anyways, for you, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, am I the regular that too?
No.
Otherwise, I have passive. That's great. Okay.
What do you roll?
I might add this.
What? It's just a perception check, man. Why would you want to
Yeah, it's
add
a
it?
perception check that might cost us
What a
a
miss.
Nothing yet.
We're jumping across water
Why
and
don't you use that for
Troy's
an
about to get
attack or
attacked.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So 4 total. I don't see nothing.
Yeah,
My
you
mama
want to roll
agrees.
your d10. What if you roll a 2 on your d10?
Blue
Right,
mouth.
gonna eat him whole.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about.
Hopefully Alex doesn't lose another character.
Do you remember?
At least it's just a half work.
You remember Dune? That's what's gonna happen.
All right. So, Erebus, you're gonna see this as you're coming, jumping across, holding the rope and stuff. You're gonna see this out the side of your eyes when you're on the other side, about to jump onto the side where Torn is. There's this huge lizard that's right behind Torn and takes a bite at him right now.
A what?
A lizard. This giant.
Good,
It's this
I don't
giant
get the
lizard. It seems to be
How do I not see that?
But not
That was
lizards,
your
all
perception check. Was
This
full.
is actually a very big lizard.
Chuck, how did you not see that one coming?
Natural 20.
Tricky.
Can I parry? Can I parry? Can I parry?
Yeah,
No.
you can parry some of the damage, yeah.
Yeah. If it hits, I can parry.
Alright, well, it hit. I'm just saying, yeah.
Parry doesn't stop
Alright.
the attack.
I
Alex.
know
It doesn't stop the
doesn't-
attack.
It just
Take some of it off, yeah.
Alright.
1d8 plus 1.
does 1d. I'm gonna use this one. It's actually plus my
Swarm up the death save dice.
2.
What's your hit points?
I'm gonna parry 5 of the damage, by the way, and my hit points are 30.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, you're doing fine, jeez.
How much damage do I take?
Hold on 1 second, Torn.
I thought I was gonna say 12 or something.
30 or 29? Oh no, it's 30.
30.
That's right. We figured that out when we did the character. All right, 30. All right, and you take off 5, right? So what did I figure out?
Nice parry.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna take 23 points of damage after the parry. Just bites into you. And then I need you to make a athletics check here. He's grappling you.
Femoral artery rip, jeez.
Oh my god.
No children for you, Tommy.
What's you get for naming yourself Tom?
20 total, and I use my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
20
So
total.
20 total. All right. So
I was making sure.
And he crits on the grapple.
all right.
What's your name?
So yeah, so he doesn't end up grappling you here. All right. So all right. So
This is stronger than normal.
let's
Grandpa kills his grandson 3 times in a month.
Nobody believed him.
All right. Well, let's roll initiative, people.
Not just gonna keep the same one. Damn it.
Hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
He's on fire.
Did you roll a 4? You're dead. He's dead, guys.
That's why I need your help.
Torn, you got like a bit of bad luck going on here.
No, that's not Torn, that's Alex.
What's up with Alex right now?
I stole his luck.
Well, that was just...
All right. So I already heard Torn was a 4.
What did you
He's
say?
like, a 6.
Oh, 6.
If you miss
All
it,
right.
I can-
Anybody?
When he crossed this, when he jumped across this thing, and he has 30 hit points, and after he parried 5 points, he took 23.
Oh, I thought that was Azrael getting bit.
No.
He wishes.
All right. So anybody above a 20?
22.
Oh, I haven't rolled. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Zazriel's 22. All right. 16 to 20.
19.
19. 18.
Let's see if Dar's behind me.
11 to 15.
14, or 14, sorry, 14.
Valiant.
11.
All right.
11.
Kit, what are you?
I got 10
Ah,
total.
okay. That's fine.
I need beer.
All right. Oh, jeez.
And I need... Oh, what was it?
He's at a low.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I heard I missed a wicked crit, kid.
If he misses at the repose, hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Did you hit him on the head with your staff?
I rolled a natural 20 and pierced it with a spear.
Let's go.
All right, Zazriel, you are up.
So can I see it?
No, you don't see it. You hear him shriek out. You hear Torn shriek out in pain, but you do not see this lizard.
So what is it to get over? Is it a move to get over or what?
In a sense, yeah. I mean, moving through the water here. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take your movement to get over it to him. Yeah.
But I can attack.
Probably. First, you got to get over there to see to get him. So what are you gonna do? Run through the water? Or jump?
With jump, yes. I'm not gonna run through the water.
Okay, just checking. So you're just gonna jump over each spot? Okay.
As long as I can get there in that time, right?
Yeah, you believe so.
Just one die.
You can try.
You can try. You
19.
hear him shriek out in pain. You can't see it.
26.
Okay, so yep. So you leap over the 3 spots of the water there.
And you're right.
And you see in this this caverns open up. This giant lizard. It's huge.
Is it a giant?
It's a giant lizard.
And
It's
right in behind.
it's like the size of a dragon, a large dragon. It is huge. Yeah, and you see it. So you're on that side. And you see Torn just bleeding down. You know, blood's just coming all through from his arms all the way down his body.
Am I right there? Am I right there with him? Like, is he right next to me?
Yeah, you can attack if you want.
Sword.
Or you could stay across the other side of the river. You don't have once you get to the other spot, there is that platform. You could stop there. You'll see that when you jump to the next platform. I'll let you know this. You see it, and Torn's there. This giant lizard's there. You don't have to take another jump. You can just stop right here on this side.
I'll take another jump just because I'm a nice uncle, but.
Yeah, wait till I start DMing again.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold a grudge to
16.
16 hits the thing. Doesn't seem to have great armor.
14.
14 points. Alright.
Second shot. 17.
Yes.
15 points of damage.
Alright. Screeches out in pain. Alright. You done?
Yep.
Alright, Erebus, you are up.
Good luck.
So where was I then?
So I just had you on the other side of the platform. You're coming up. You're on the other side of this platform, the other side of the river, so you don't need to make a roll, but if you wanted to jump across just like Zazriel just did, you can, or you can stay on the side that, basically there's a 5-foot, which you've been on, on this side, this other side.
Does there seem to be space in that room to move?
No, it looks... Yeah, no, it doesn't. Now with those two in there, there doesn't seem to be a lot of space to move around. This big, huge, giant lizard. Basically, yeah, just kind of imagine an old dragon here. It's huge.
Alright, so I'm going to reach into a pouch and throw some dust at the creature and go ahead and make a save against fairy fire.
Okay, perfect.
It's a big fat DC of 10, I think. 12. Sorry, 12.
17 on the die.
Alright, you beat me there. Alright, I guess I'll move in to take some damage. So I'll finish jumping across and I'll pull short swords, or one short sword as I go.
Alright.
And I'll try to get, if I can, I'll try to get between the lizard and the town folk here, pretending to be an adventurer.
Alright, so John says, I'm going to just stay on this side of the bank. You got this, Erebus.
Alright.
He turns invisible.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks, John. This is all for you.
Alright, Elle, you are up.
Okay, so my understanding, we're on one side of this river. Torn just jumped across, got mauled by something.
Yeah, so he went up the stream. Probably about 20 feet up the stream into this cavern, and yelled out in pain. And then Zazriel took flight. Erebus was already on his way there. However, you can't see this creature. It's around the bend of this river, but yeah.
Around the corner. Okay, but I think if I move and jump across this river.
Yep. Yeah, if you jump across, you make athletics or acrobatics check.
And yeah, she's gonna do it.
Okay.
You can do it.
You can
All right.
do it.
That is a 14,
You're good.
16.
You're good. All right, perfect. So, yep, you jump across one part of the river. You jump across the next part of the river. You're going to see Erebus, Zazriel, and Torn facing off with this huge giant lizard here. And
We can do
Okay,
it.
how far am I from Torn at the end of my movement?
so you could jump across the final part of the river and be right with them. So your movement would still be fine. So you'd have an action to take. You can get across with them.
Yeah, I'll do a second. I'll jump a second time.
Yep. Then you're across, and that's just the end of your movement there. Then.
Okay, and then she's gonna bind Torn's wounds immediately.
All right.
So,
My level's 3?
well, 11 points then.
11 points. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Knock another one off.
All right. So I have you minus 12, correct?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Very nice. All right. That's L. All right, Dar, you are up.
Oh, bloody hell. There's no room on the other side, you say?
You don't know that right now. You have to go ahead and start jumping across first. You just heard the scream of Torn. And
Well,
this,
you haven't heard
rat-
Cloud scream yet.
Oh, you heard you scream out.
So I can't see
Almost
anything else
died.
then across the way?
No, you can't see this thing.
And none from the...
It's
All right,
around
well, I
the
heard
bend of the
screaming.
river. Yes.
I guess I'll jump across or whatever I gotta do to get across this here river.
All right, so go ahead and give me your athletics or acrobatics check.
Gladys is in my hands and oh, that doesn't look good. I can't read it from here. Is that what I think it is? Oh yeah, it is. Kerplunk!
What do you roll?
A 1.
Oh no! This is-
Alex is going downriver.
I can go swimming!
All right, so Kit and Valiant, you're gonna see this. Dar tries to make the jump, the first 5-foot jump,
That's why you don't run on a wet surface.
and slips and starts going down this river here.
Grab the rope.
All right, so
I love to go swimming with bow-legged women and swim between their knees.
as you guys hear the falls at the end of this, at the end of this will
Why
be fun.
do you want to kill someone?
Valiant, you are up. I'm just telling the story. It's a funny story.
Alright, that's tricky. Wow. How wide is the river across?
It's about 5 feet across.
That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cast spider climb.
It's very slippery here. Very
And
slippery.
he's
It's
actually
wet.
looking away right now.
Yes, he's starting to head downstream. So
Right. What Valiant's gonna do is he's gonna angle himself to throw a web spell between the river in front of Dar, so that he could reach up and hit the web.
oh, okay. So yeah, when he gets a chance to.
Basically, gonna try to blockade with a web spell.
All right, certainly. So how far are you going to put it down this river for him to grab? So he's let me just see. He's with him falling. I just want to see how fast he moves here. 1 second, guys. I just figured you guys make
I remember
each time.
he's a small kid.
So he's already quickly moved about 30 feet down the river here.
Grab the dumb fish.
What I'll do is I'm gonna try to. How far away is the falls?
The falls is another. About 50 feet.
I'm gonna.
Oh, actually, sorry. Let me take that back. It's really about 80 feet.
I'm gonna place it so it's right on the edge of the fall, so that he has to go through the full length of the web in order to fall off the fall.
Okay. Oh, so he has to go through the whole river before he gets a chance to grab it. Is that what you're doing at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. So one last ditch effort. If he doesn't get that, he's SOL.
Yeah, so if he can't get himself up and out, he's going to have to, flow through the falls, which he could reach up and try to grab. I'll try to anchor it so the web is just right above the water level.
Yep, okay. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll see how this goes. All right, Kit, you are up.
So he's somewhat saved Dar from the falls?
No. What you see is at the end of the falls, this web is right above where the falls end. So he gives him a chance to, basically his last chance of lifeline for him to grab.
Unless he stabilizes.
Find a flying creature.
Kaarghaz goes, what about me? I fly.
I don't think you can fly, but you can swim, can't you?
No flying or swimming.
Oh, she can't have swimmers either.
Can I talk to Kaarghaz and see if he can save Dar?
Do I really
Or
want
can I
to...
speak dragon?
He goes, do I really want to save a dwarf?
Please?
Maybe. I can maybe try.
Please try.
All right. I guess I'll give it a try.
You can freeze him in the process.
All right. What else are you gonna do, Kid?
Freeze the water.
I'm gonna attempt to make the...
Whip at him. Try to grab him with the whip.
Last time that she
It'll
tried that.
never go wrong.
Yeah.
I want to enter him farther.
Go right with him.
If he dies, he won't mind the whip damage.
I'd end up going down with him.
All right, Kit. So what do you do?
Basically, I move along with Kaarghaz to see if I can't grab Dar out.
If you want, yeah, you can go ahead and try to make an athletics check right now and see if you can grab him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 6 on the die.
So with your strength, that's going to put it...
It's a +3.
Oh, athletics,
9.
perfect. 9. Yeah, so you try to grab at him, but he's just too wet, and you don't... you end up not being able to get a hold of him. So he's still...
I could have reached out my staff at him.
Either way, you kind of... This is probably a better... You're trying to grab him is probably a little bit better move than just putting out your staff for him. But maybe. We'll see. All right. Big boy's up. All right.
Trog is attacking me. Come on.
This lizard's up here. Well, now he's got 3 people to attack here.
I go, come on.
I tried to step in front of Torn, actually.
All right.
I'm not
I
gonna
did
allow that.
damage.
I'm not gonna allow that.
All right. He's what did he say?
I damaged it the most.
Yeah.
He's a small town
It's fair game here. So he's actually gonna take a bite here at Zazriel here first. So let's roll.
Can Repulse be an ally if he's within 5 feet?
Yes, let me see.
What is your AC,
16.
Zazriel? Huh?
16.
All right. So he takes a bite out of you. I need you to make an escape check here as he tries to grab you here.
What happened?
All right. So first off, you take 9 points of damage.
All right.
Then what happened?
Is the escape acrobatics?
Yeah. I mean, it can be acrobatics, or I would say acrobatics or athletics.
A
Typically,
9.
grapple, you
A
can
9.
Yeah, whichever you want, huh?
A 9.
Okay. So no. So he
You
has
said 6 points?
He has you. Yeah. So you take. Sorry. Nope. 9. I think I just said. Sorry, 1 sec. I'll just double check that. 9 points of damage here. Then he's going to take his tail, come swinging around at Erebus. So his tail comes swinging at you, Erebus. Your AC is what?
16.
Yeah, so he misses with his tail here. All right.
I jump over it.
Wipe out. And then, does he have a claw?
All right. So now that he's got Zazriel in its mouth, he tries to kind of lift his neck up and tries to bite at him
Again?
to try to swallow him.
Oh.
What?
However, he does not succeed at that. So, but he still has him grappled. But he tries to take it, to put him up, throws him up a little bit out of his mouth, trying to basically he's putting his mouth up, trying to get him into his mouth, into his belly. So he's trying to actually swallow Zazriel right now. Ain't this a fun creature, guys? I love it. You had to go in. Let's go explore that little area. Torn, you are up.
Where's my die at? Here it is. First attack is 16 gonna hit?
Yes, it hits.
It'll do.
Who's typing so loudly?
It doesn't even sound like typing.
It's
That
not
sounds
typing.
like.
It'll do 4 damage, and he's going to.
How much damage?
It's actually he's gonna use
How much damage?
basic damage would be 4, but actually he's gonna use his distracting strike to try and distract it, which is his maneuver. And since he hit, total of actually 10 points.
Okay.
Takes 10 points, and now he has advantage, and he's going to use his bonus action to action surge and hit him again.
What happened?
I don't fumble,
Okay.
but 8's gonna miss.
All right. What'd you roll?
A 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. So Torn is done. All right. So.
Still, just.
All right. So Calcrix is gonna go try to see if he can grab.
Battle of the Wave Monster
Dar.
versus the Lizard.
What do you mean, wave monster?
All right, so Calcrix does grab Dar. He can't quite pull him out of the water, but he's actually at least stopped him from moving any further right now. So Calcrix has got a hold of Dar's, holding him, trying to, flap back, keeping him out of the water here. It is now a new round. Zazriel, you are up.
All right, how can I get out of this?
You can basically try to break the grapple here.
All right. Acrobatics?
Is it an attack?
Whichever one you want to do. It is an action.
Oh, it is an attack. It's an attack.
Could I pull out my sword and my rapier and stab it, and maybe it drops me from its mouth?
You can definitely take a stab at it and see what happens here.
Get advantage.
Yeah, you'll have advantage.
He's the only person who gets advantage. Ooh.
One sec.
23.
I want to see something. Sorry. This is just
Poking.
it might just balance out.
Well, if it balances out, I mean, I hit either one.
Oh, you're going to hit either way?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you hit with both dice, then let's just go ahead and... Because I think you're restrained, so I think with restrained, you're at disadvantage. Yeah, so... Alright, but you'll hit still.
12 points of damage.
12?
Yeah.
Alright, so... Alright, it is still alive.
29. I mean, 19.
19, and you just rolled one die this time.
Yeah, just one die.
Okay. Or actually, so this, because your first one, you'll be at disadvantage this attack. So roll another one. Because he gave you advantage, which balances it
either
out.
way.
Okay, perfect.
It was 1.
5.
It was a 1.
8 points of damage.
All right, it is still alive.
Does it drop me?
It does not drop you.
Asshole.
You hacked on it. What do you mean? The advantage helped me? Well, you would have hit either way, but you never know. All right, Erebus, you are up.
Okay, so I didn't follow all that. There was some sort of play in the guy's mouth.
Yeah. So, Zazriel's hacking at his beak or its jaw, trying to free himself, but it doesn't seem to drop him.
All right, and there's I'm assuming there's nowhere to stealth in this little room.
No.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna use my manipulate full second short sword, and we're gonna swing twice here.
All right.
All right, this is let's see how we do here. All right, first swing. All right, that's probably gonna miss, unfortunately. 14.
14 actually just hits it.
Oh wow. Okay, great. Well, sweet damage here. Brutal. 25 points.
Wow. So tell us how Erebus finishes off this giant lizard.
Yeah, nobody takes my leader in their mouth except me. So wait, that's not what I mean. Grab onto the side of it.
Oh my
Grab a scale, climb up its neck, slice down to open the jaw, and pull Zazriel down and out.
All right, perfect. Very nice.
And that's it. So, are we out of rounds?
Huh? No, I didn't say we're out of rounds yet.
We gotta save JD so bad.
I do have a second attack, but I guess I'll stab it one more time.
That's for catching me out of the air.
Yeah, that's for grabbing. Yeah.
I like that better.
All right.
Wordplay in its mouth, I tell you.
All right, Elle, what do? You see the big giant beast fall to its ground here.
In Elven, I yell out, "We need to look for the Trog leader, please. That means you, Valian. This was his pet, which I believe we were told."
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We were told that the big lizard was the leader. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
No, then misinterpretation.
I'm sorry, Elle. What else do you do? Anything else, Elle?
She's going to. So I've got both Dar and Zazriel on the ground, or no?
No, Dar. You saw Dar splash into the water. No, Torn and Zazriel are both wounded on the other side where this
That's great.
where this creature's at.
Okay, so but Zazriel is messed up.
Not really.
Not really.
Torn's
Torn-
more messed up than she is.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, Torn's probably a little bit more wounded than.
Because I have 8
Get
left.
me out of here and we can rest.
Yeah, well, seeing as she cannot bind Torn's wounds any further right now, she's going to bind Zazriel's.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 15.
All right.
Wow.
I'll bet a thank you.
No better.
The silent hero. Oh.
And then she's going to move. So
More swordplay in somebody's mouth later.
So where I'm at, I would need to cross back over the river to run to try and help
Dar.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Just
when-
give me another.
When does Chuck start falling down the river? He has the rope on him as well.
1 second.
Why don't we toss Chuck in after dark?
Well, he does have the rope, so I don't think we should chuck him in as well.
Nobody is holding the rope.
Somebody has to be holding the rope.
No.
We didn't say anybody was holding the other end.
No one.
Torn has the rope on one side.
Yeah. Who's holding the rope? The rope doesn't work unless somebody else is holding the rope.
Well, no, I mean they're climbing using the rope, just jumping using it. but I would say no one's holding it on the other side. No. You guys
Yeah,
didn't. No one said that this
Previously,
time.
we had it attached to both Dar.
Our
and
eggs.
Yep, I agree, but you guys didn't say that this time.
Right.
So it's just kind of you guys are just
Yeah,
holding on to it. So just not waste time.
It's on the ground.
So Elle, go ahead. You're gonna jump back.
Well, so I would need to jump back in order to go help him, but I'm a little confused because my theater of the mind bulb is a little dim. If I fell into this, it would go the same way around somehow.
So yeah, if you fall in, I mean, you could basically be going right along with Dar. So if you go back, I mean, you can hold this rope. That's what each one of you guys have done. However, all it does is make your DC check better than not using it. So.
All right, well, she's definitely going to manipulate to grab that fucking friggin' rope and jump across. Then.
Okay, go ahead and give me athletics
And
or
then I'm touched.
acrobatics, whichever one you want.
Acrobatics of 10.
Okay. That's exactly what you need. So you hop back on, across to the other side of the ledge where Kit and Valiant are, and yeah, you see now you see Dar floating above the water with Calcrix's claws on him, trying to keep him afloat.
Use your jaw, Calcrix.
Everybody,
Alright, that's-
said,
Moving quite fast.
Oh yeah, he's definitely he's moving. He is definitely moving fast down the water.
Just freeze the water.
All right, with that, Dar, you are
a
up.
little bit of dog.
Alright. Look, Caltrix has got a hold of me.
Yes,
Like where?
on your shoulders. Basically, he's trying to keep you afloat right now. You can try to swim to the side here to get to the side here.
Oh yeah, I'll try to swim to get to the side.
Okay, so give me an athletics check here.
What's he doing?
One.
I don't know what he's doing.
Did he just say one?
You probably lost a dog.
I think he's one bit. I think he's looking for the die.
What is he doing? Does he have someone over there?
He's boxing or something. I don't know what he's doing.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1 again? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Use your card, man.
Oh.
Use your card.
Use your card.
No, I'm gonna use my card. This is a fortuitous circumstance.
All right. So you're gonna use the good card. All right. Yeah. So you lose when you start to swim.
You lose hope.
Calcrix loses his grip on you, and you start to go further down the river. But luck would have it, you manage to grab some seaweed right down here at 30 more feet down the river, and manage to roll up on the side of the shore.
Second, I thought I was gonna be singing Marshall, Will, and Dar on a routine exercise.
All right, so you're breathing hard on choking up some water, but you've actually laying on your back down this slick part of the rock. So just so you know too, in fact, give me a survival check here.
Let's see if I can roll a third one.
Wow.
Nice. 15 on the dice. Plus
Perfect.
3 is 8.
All right, so you know that your best bet here, the way you've just gone through this, is to wait to somebody just lay on your back here, stay still until somebody comes with a rope to basically pull you out, because you're on a very slick patch of moss and rock, and you feel like if you try to do anything, then you'll probably just slide right back in the river and head down the waterfall.
Oh dear.
So you just want to not even move. All right. All right, Valiant, you are up.
I'll take care of it then. I'll cast a spider climb on myself and start making my way down the side.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so if you head on down.
I'll go ahead and take a rope with me.
Okay.
No,
Yes,
he's just laying as still as he can be. He looks like he's dead.
All right. So yeah, so I'll have you. You'll cast. You'll walk. You'll run down 30 feet, cast spider climb, and get ready to go and grab him here. So, all right, Kit, what are you doing?
Rope and beer.
I thank Kaarghaz for helping Dar, and see if Elliot needs any help with Dar.
So, Valiant Cat, Kit's asking, do you need any help with Dar?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Kit just asked if you need any help with Dar.
Yeah, I could, if you could hold one end of a rope and not let me take the other one out, that'd be nice.
All right, so she heads
Yeah.
on down with you. Perfect. All right. I think that's what you're going to try to do first. All right, so I'm going to need... Well, actually, hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I think it does.
JD, it sounds like you inhaled some water. Stay still, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm having one of my attacks.
You're role playing too well.
Yeah, that's right. I know. I don't need to look this up. All right.
All I do is roll.
Don't tell me I got a sword through my back, Bilbo.
No.
It was an axe.
However, Torn goes down on the ground, passes out, and
Relentless endurance? Do I come back up?
huh?
Because
No,
my rock.
no.
Really?
Oh, I just passed
He
out.
passes out on the ground, and you two see across in this cavern a lizard, or that Trog with the spear. Well, you guys didn't see him actually. This
Yeah,
large
I didn't see him.
Trog appear with the spear. All of a sudden appear against this back wall behind where this this giant lizard is. So that is what happened now. We take
Wow.
lizard out here. Torn is down on the ground.
So we didn't see any spell or anything.
No.
No, he's probably invisible.
Yeah, he was invisible. Yeah. So,
Yeah, no worries.
yeah. All right.
Do we see a wound that just opened up on Torn?
No, you don't see a wound. Well, he's bloody, but you don't
Yeah,
see. He just
Oh, the
passes
poison of
out.
the lizard.
Okay.
All right. So Calcrix, he's gonna fly down with Kit and Valiant here and help you out. All right, Zazriel, it's a new round.
Alright. I'll drop the magical weapon right by my feet.
And move my hunter's mark to the asshole over there in the corner. And shoot him.
All right.
Pew, pew, pew. No, those aren't for him. Those aren't for him.
Yeah, they are. They're not for freaking Garther, man. Garther has nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't for him.
Oh my
so
God,
he's using
nothing
the
better.
inspiration die
Better than not
or
having
the
any.
token.
No, you rolled a 2.
Yeah. This is a different attack, buddy. Okay? I know what I'm doing here, man.
A 27 hits, right?
Yes. So what happens? Your first
First miss is
with
with
a
a 2.
into the wall. All right.
And then this one is 13 points of damage.
All right. So he yells out, "Rah!" As you hit him there in the shoulder. All right. Perfect. And you stay put where you're at?
Yeah.
All right. So just so you guys know, he is he's about 20 feet from you two against this back wall in this cavern here. So, and you also, now that this big thing's down, what you see is off to your southwest, this hilly surface, and looks like below is probably where this big beast resided in. So this cavern's probably about 60 feet in length and about 30 feet in width. So, all right, and Erebus, yeah, where the lizard is, yeah. And now he's down. You see, now you have a much bigger room to work with. And Erebus, you are up.
All right. So I had sleep as a spell at one point. Do I think maybe Torn's just sleeping?
Make an intelligence check. Or Arcana. Right. Arcana, sorry.
Alright. Okay. They're the same. In this case, 11.
Yeah, you think, yeah, he could just been passed out with a sleep spell. He was wounded,
Kick him.
Yeah, and he's the weakest of us.
Yes, exactly.
But if it has to do with hit points, would then I go back up to like...
No.
Is there a place maybe behind the lizard that I could use concealment?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so what I'd like to do, if I can, is move behind the lizard, and while I do it, kick Torn in the balls.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Then I will make a stealth check to hide.
Alright.
And that is pretty good. 22.
Yeah, you're good.
Could I roll and see if I wake up?
And then I'm going to pull my bow and drop both swords, I guess. Alright, that's crazy. And then take a shot.
Okay.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we get something good there. Not great, but 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Alright, cool. And we got 6 and 3. It's 12, 15, 19 points.
Very nice. And he's still up, but as you hit him in the other shoulder there from what Zazriel just did. Got it. All right, perfect.
It's on you, El. Good luck.
El's like
Jot. Jot says to you mentally this time, of course, Erebus. He says, "I'm coming over for this one. I want his soul."
That's it. Got it.
So he goes flying across. He's actually gonna. No, he'll wait on it doing anything. He's just gonna fly across. All right, El, you are up.
All right. So at this point, the rope is passed on to Valian, correct?
Valiant, yeah, this rope won't be long enough. Valiant is ran down along with Kit and Calcrix. You see Dar on the bottom of this kind of mossy, shale-like, just laying down next to the river here. And he's about 60 feet down the river, just trying to lay down there. He's breathing. You see that. He's out of the water. Okay. But the other part of the rope that you guys is just laying there. It wouldn't be long enough for him to go down.
Those two are headed down to him.
Yes.
Calcrix is down there.
Yep.
Trying to keep him afloat. All right.
So yeah, he's out of the water. He's actually out of the water. He's
out of the water, but he doesn't want to slip back in. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to head back over.
All right, go ahead. Give me another athletics or acrobatics check.
When does the luck run out?
Actually,
A 16 on the die.
all right, good. Yeah, there you go. Dan, you know Dan sweats every one of these rolls.
Absolutely. All right, I'll get across, and I am going to. I can see this guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's against he's against the back wall of this cavern.
All right, good. Well, then he's going to be unhappy. That's what I think.
Oh, hey, did Torn make noise when I kicked him?
I'll wait when I get to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
19 on the die.
Nice.
Good stuff, Dan.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, now I gotta. All right.
Ooh, I hear some dice.
Oh, 10 points of radiant damage.
All right. So how do you finish Kaarghaz there?
She stands there. Trabella, force him out. puts the light right in his face and smiles as he falls over, smoldering.
Perfect. Very nice. All right. Dar, do you just stay still waiting for Valiant and Kit and Calcrix to pull you out?
As Dar is laying there staring up at the ceiling and goes, I'll be damned. Limestone, dolomite, and marble, and even a little gypsum up there. This is an interesting cave ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes, he doesn't move a fucking muscle.
All right. So Valiant and Kit and Calcrix, you guys will be able to get to Darn, toss him the rope, and pull him on up here out of safety here. Dar, you know that this part, the closer you get to the down in this area, the closer you get to the falls, the more slick it is. So there's a much bigger chance of slipping and sliding unless you stay close to the northern wall. And you also see some stairs going down to the west, past the waterfall to the north. But as long as you stay up to the northern part of this room, you should be fine. But getting close to the river here, then there's a good chance that you could slide right on down this moss and this slick kind of shale rock in this area. Torn, you wake up gasping.
Wait, when he wakes up, he's like, oh, where am I?
However, you're going to be minus 15 points, and you're going to grab for your junk as it hurts.
Michael Jackson.
I'm like, who did it? Who kicked me?
All right. So I'm going to come out of rounds here. So first, let's go to Torn, Erebus, Zazriel, and El. You guys are in that area there.
I tell Chuck to cut the hand off of the lizard leaders.
What? So,
and then
actually,
we go search for treasure.
Actually,
okay.
He's going to cut off the hands, and he's also going to cut off the head of the giant lizard, like the giant lizard, as a trophy.
Okay, perfect.
Don't
All right.
check this,
You
the
didn't
caster
kill
bomb
it.
for any magic items.
Still my trophy.
Yep.
Ellen's going to proceed without delay, pulling her short sword and shove it up through his chin and up into his skull.
Jeez, all right, so you guys are just...
She does not like this
If
bastard.
your gun did enough damage, you want to make sure, huh?
Right.
All right, so there are two wooden chests down below in this down the hill a little bit, and there's also this it looks like a chain that could normally hold this large beast, and now you see even had a collar around its neck However, the chain's off.
All right, I tell Chuck to take this back to the mule. I tell Erebus, when Calcrix gets too big, we can just use this.
What is it?
That's gotta be a big chain.
It is a big chain, and how are you going to get across all this water and stuff?
It's up to Chuck, man.
It's up to Chuck. All right. So the two chests, they're not locked. There's no traps on these here, so we'll forego that part. They're both filled with silver. There's 2,200 silver pieces.
Oh my god.
However, there are two flasks in here. One is it looks like water in the flask. Just in a sense, clear.
Probably a potion of water breathing.
And the other one is a brownish, blackish color potion.
I'll drink it.
No.
No, you won't.
Carry the chain, like I said.
I'm not carrying that. Sorry.
We're going to bring it to the mule.
It's a huge chain.
Lucky's going to carry it.
Anything on the caster himself?
No, there is nothing on him other than his spear, but it doesn't look anything special about the spear at all.
Are you sure with a
Any indication how he was turning invisible? Like components or no item, no book, nothing?
No book, no item, no.
Okay.
Elle is going to sit down and start performing a ritual then.
Okay.
It's going to take 10 minutes to do detect magic.
Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna get both potions or both flasks are magical. Nothing else is gonna be magical here in this room, in this cavern at all. You're not gonna get other magic.
So we have 37 gold pieces and silver pieces now.
Yeah, it's a lot of silver here.
Doesn't sound so good when you say it like that.
Yeah.
2,200 silver pieces. Like, wow, that's a lot of silver.
It is a lot of silver.
Can we put the silver into different chests, or is it
There's
to the
two
max
chests.
capacity?
There are two chests filled with silver here. The potions, one's a potion of climbing, and one's a potion of water breathing.
I was right. Gee. There's one filled with water, and it's for breathing underwater. What'd you say the other one was?
One's climbing, one's water breathing.
So we have two potions of climbing.
What does Valiant, Kit, and Dar do over on the other side?
We're gonna get Dar out of the water.
Yep.
And then Valiant is going to take a rope and spider climb to the other side, and then hold the rope and try to help him get across.
Okay, so get Dar and Kit over there with all you guys together.
What side of the waterfall is this stairs on?
It's on the northern side.
So it is on the other side, so I still have to cross.
Oh, no.
So why?
No. Oh, I mean to cross to where they're at? That's what Valiant was saying, that you guys would go
They're on the
join
southern
them.
side?
Yeah, they're in the southwest side. You'd have to cross over the river again if you wanted to join
Oh,
them.
yeah, we want to stay over here, I think. Tell the rest of them
Yeah,
to
we
Whoa.
were flying there.
No, we're gonna go back to the steel room with the door because I doubt the Trogs even know that exists.
Well, either way, we have
No, you guys are going to be like 10 minutes down. They're down there. I'm going to them.
Oh.
Yeah, so those three, not you. So Valiant suggesting to go, he has climbed, spider climb, he's suggesting that you two go, all three of you join with the rest of the group right now. Kit.
I suppose we should join the rest of the group. What's that?
I think they need to join us so we can go back.
Alright, we can wait here then if you want. I am finding it quite irritating irritating that we're not finding a better method for crossing the fucking river. You know, they've been jumping over the river like 6-8 times now, and it's just a matter of time before another one dies.
Well, not all of us can spider climb.
Hey, you have a better
Yeah, I have to use resources.
I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes over there.
They just jump across with no issues.
I'm gonna wait 10 minutes.
All the time.
Well,
I'm not gonna wait for the ritual.
Okay.
I don't want the silver either.
Okay,
Did you just
so
hear
you
me
can
my
say-
comment? 37 gold pieces? Yeah.
I'll
You
take
think
the
I'm
silver.
gonna take the chests of silver? No,
take the
that's
chests
not
of
gonna
silver.
happen.
All right, so
I'll take the
That
chest.
had a magnitude of 10 wrong.
all right, so time will go on. Zazriel and
Penny apiece, they're worth
yeah.
they're 10%.
So yeah, everybody goes back. You guys are all together then in the large cavern. What do you guys do?
I drink beer.
The one, the one with the door.
No, right now in the cavern with the waterfall. But you guys head to the iron
Okay.
door.
No, he has the chest. You have the chest, right?
Oh yeah, both of them.
We'll go to the bear room
Okay.
and put the chests in this little cavern,
Okay. Sure.
and then we'll continue to the door.
So we're coming back for it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yep. So you guys
Your voice.
you guys head to
Making donations to the bear.
That's right.
yeah. So you guys head back to the iron door. As I said, it's about a 25-foot hallway to the east, and then there's stairs leading to the north, but the stairs are going downwards.
We'll go downwards.
So I'm not sure if this, I don't know if this happened, but before we go anywhere, did we already look for tracks on the other side of the store?
Yes.
Yes.
The other
Yeah.
side of the iron door.
Yeah. No
Okay,
tracks.
just want to make sure that happened. Sorry, I was half catching it there.
Yeah, you were kind of out of it at that time.
Yeah, El, are we healthy?
Well, I mean, I knew that shoe was going to drop, that he would be back. So I'm glad he's gone now, and I think let's catch our breath before we go through this door into the absolute unknown. Is there any other place around here that we haven't checked out, Zaz?
Nope, we're good.
Before we go through this door?
Nope, we've gotten everything.
I'm feeling something bad's beyond this door.
You, she points over at Torrent, you definitely need to rest up a little bit here. You're still pretty torn up.
You want to rest in this room then?
Yeah, just
It seems like
hour,
Torn's
so yes.
actually out of energy too. Like it'll take.
All right, sit down, little one, and
Yeah,
Rest on your bottom.
Dice.
So where are you guys
I should
gonna
have one.
take
Right here.
a rest?
in this room.
In
So
what
it's
room?
The door room, the iron door.
Oh, so in the hallway?
Yeah.
This room is very undefendable. Can we go up to the dwarven crypt, please?
I don't want to rest in the dwarven crypt. We can go to the Trog and Orc burial ground of dead people.
I'd rather rest among my fellow dwarves than amongst Trogs.
All right, you can go rest with.
Yeah, I remember that you didn't have the odor was bad for most. The odor is really bad. It didn't
That
bother
doesn't
you.
bother me.
No, it
But it does bother quite a bit of the group, and Elle would probably know that's definitely not a place where you're gonna catch your breath and restable.
I'll rest. I can rest.
I don't want to rest with the crypt, but go ahead. That's fine. That's your decisions.
Well, I'll watch you if you want to just stay right at the ground level.
Yeah, that's fine by me too.
Okay. Alright, let's burn it out.
All right, so you guys burn an hour. Some of you up at the dwarven crypt, others at the bottom of the stairs of the dwarven crypt. So you're gonna rest an hour. Hold on, let me grab my cards here.
There's an encounter.
No, there's no encounter. Okay.
There are those of us that can use some dice, right?
Yeah, so Zazriel, you're fine, but you've used 3 hit dice, but you are before, but you're fine.
I was hurt again.
Wait,
You're not hurt now. Remember, he patched you up.
do I have all my hit
I
dice?
had 4 written down, that's why.
Okay.
Do I have all my hit dice?
Well, let me get to you. Okay. Just let me go through the group. So Zazriel is fine. He took off the healing kit, so you can use that again. Erebus, you're not wounded at all, correct?
I agree. Yep.
Jot, of course, isn't wounded. Jot says, Jot too. He's like, actually, when you guys, during the ritual, he's actually gonna,
disappear.
No, yeah.
If he goes over there and I see him, I'll put a darkness around him.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then
I want to shield the group from that as much as I can.
Yeah, it would have just been El and Zazriel, but and Torn.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had a big deal with those
exactly. And El isn't hurt at all.
Right.
All right, so Torn, you used 2 hit dice already.
And I'll gain 6 back from this hit dice.
Okay, so.
I'm at 7.
All right, so -7.
Yep.
All right, and the healing kit's off of you. All right, you get your action surge back, correct?
Yep.
All right.
And actually, wait, before we rest, I will use my second wind before we rest. So I'll get it back.
Smart gameplay.
I'll get 5 more.
5 more back, Torn. Okay, so you're just -2.
Yep.
Got it.
And then I'll get my second wind back.
Yep.
All's good.
All right. Let's get to Dar. So Dar, you've used 1 hit die.
Yeah, I used 1 more. I get 12 back, so I'm at -6.
Okay. All right, got it. Valiant, you're not hurt at all, and Kit is not hurt at all. Okay, perfect. So you guys take a short rest. No encounters here. All quiet in the western front. What do you guys do now?
And
Go to the steel door.
Okay, perfect. Head to the steel door. Billy, can you just give me a marching order over there as you're going down these stairs here?
I'm right
to
behind
put at least 30 or
Zaz.
60 in front of everyone if I can.
Yeah, for a little bit.
I mean, I'm saying unless other players get go ahead or argue with me about it if they can.
So as you guys start heading down the stairs here,
I was saying that's what people moving slow, making sure there's no traps, and looking at the walls for
Why did you
and how Darby nearby to help with the dwarves and stuff.
okay.
Because you're the weakest and we need somebody to guard.
Well, I mean, Lestar's going to be with you at this point. I mean, in the sense of just going down the stairs.
I go with.
Okay, if he wants to be up there, I guess that's fine.
So Dar will be with you then. Okay, so give me just a check on the stairs here at advantage then.
Okay.
Hey, do you have a set of these? Dar pulls out some Eve's picks and says, "Do these help at all?"
I have those, yeah.
Okay, he puts his back away then.
It's like 12 in this group somehow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's got them. Jot goes, I got one here too.
Pulls a chicken bone out of his tooth.
Yeah.
So 15.
All right, so you believe that there's no traps here along the stairs as you guys are heading down. You seem to head downstairs for probably about 70 feet down to the end of the stairs here. At the end of the stairs is an entrance into this octagon chamber. The floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble and there are 2 large doors, iron-bound, oak. Exit, there's one to the northwest and one to the northeast. There's 3 large cast bronze statues. They're about 10 feet tall. One stands to the west, one to the north, and one to the east. So in a sense, let me do this here quick. And I'll first explain the rest of this here. Each depicts an armed dwarf. The eastern and the western ones carry axes and shields, and the center one is armed with 2 axes. The ceiling rises up into a dome almost about 30 feet above the floor, and from somewhere in the distance, you hear the faint ringing of a hammer on an anvil. Now let me just give you a quick kind of setup here. I'll just show you guys how this looks. 1 second here. Alex. Thanks for the sound effects. So.
That's what I do.
Sturgeon must be out there.
Alright, so as you guys can see on the camera here, hopefully, let's see if this white reflection. So here's the octagon room, stairs going, you guys are at the stairwell there, and it's octagon, so there's a dwarf there in the center, the 2 doors on each side of the dwarf, and then another dwarf on each opposite side of the doors. You guys see that?
And what are the weapons again?
The one in the center holds 2 axes, kind of up in the air, and then the other one has a shield and one has an axe. And the axes.
And if I look at
the axes, yeah, I know what you're asking. That's what I love about having experienced players. The axes are facing inward towards the door, so their shields are on the outside of the door. And their axe, too, is raised high, like the one... And I'll show you a picture, actually, guys. You can see the picture of said dwarf here. So this is the center dwarf.
Let's shoot at him.
You guys got that?
Nope, not yet.
yeah, I can see it.
All right. Yeah, they want to see that.
All right, you can see it.
All right.
Yeah,
So
let's poke it.
that is. What do you guys see?
Let's attack.
So the arc of the blade looks like it could go right into the door. If one was at the door.
Yeah, it definitely, the arc could come right in front of the doorway. Yeah, just come like right on down.
Alright, Dar, you're up. Actually, he'll pause you, and I'll examine the floor at least for the first, whatever I can reach.
Yeah, give me a survival check here.
Okay. 20.
Okay,
Not
perfect. So, even though the floor is dusty in here, you can actually see boot footprints. They're old. It's been a while, so that's why you can just barely make them out. You rolled a 20, right? Or 20 total,
yeah.
right?
Well, total of 20. Yeah.
All right, let me just double check one thing here.
So is this a dwarven stuff? Can I use my stone cunning to kind of look this thing over?
1 second here. So you actually so one you see on the floor in front of these doors looks like probably scorings, probably axe strokes coming down from these dwarven statues here. You can also what you reveal too though is that to the right, so on the eastern wall, actually, never mind. That's not going to be the case.
Nothing on the eastern wall, everyone.
Don't go at the eastern wall, guys.
Stick to
Ignore the wall behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. And so now, no, I think the floor is safe, at least in the area right in front of me. Or is that going to make it difficult for that?
No, you're pretty sure that stepping into this room seems safe. You're pretty sure it's really with these the iron doors is where the threat becomes the true issue here.
And I'm sure Dar's going to ask this too, but no ruins anywhere?
No, there's no ruins in here.
Okay. All right, Erebus gestures forward to you, Dar.
And Dar will proceed forward, looking at those axes, and if they start to go, he's going to he's going to try to roll out of the way.
Okay, so you two step in the room. Nothing seems to happen to either of you. What are you going to do?
Hold it. I don't think Erebus wanted to step in the room.
Oh, Erebus isn't. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry I didn't hear that. So Dar steps in. Okay, so nothing. Yeah, my bad. So Dar steps into the room. Nothing seems to happen.
Cool. What's in the room?
So you see the three dwarves, the two doors, and that's all you see in this room.
Nothing else. There's no pedestal. There's
no pedestal. Just the three dwarven statues.
Her magical torch, or the magical torch.
Okay.
And cast some light in there.
Okay.
Just to help out with any visuals.
Okay, so you just come to the bottom of the stairs, kind of showing the light. Okay.
You know I can see in the dark, right?
Yes, so can I. But seeing in the dark is not nearly as good as seeing with light.
Yeah, you all know in a sense if there's sometimes ruins or whatever in the writing in walls or stone or whatever, you might not even get it because of the grayness. Dark vision, all it does give you the gray vision. It doesn't say you can't I can read a book here in the dark. No, you can't do that actually.
Right. So now that there is light in here, then do we see any ruins? Do we see anything else that's in the room?
No, there's no other. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this room other than these three statues and the two doors.
And nothing looks funny or interesting, or there doesn't look like there's anything on either of the doors.
The doors, like I said, they are iron. They're iron doors here. No.
Handles?
What was that?
Handles?
Yeah, they have handles, and they look like they would open in. It looks like they probably should open in.
And one is on the left and one is on the right of me?
Yeah, there's two of them. So if you're in the room, there's one to your right, one to your left. And like I said, you have these dwarves with the axes. You see the floor has scuff marks where these axes have come down in front of the doors.
Yeah, well, let's go over to the one on the... It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so let's go over to the loose one and see what that looks like. We're going to try to open it.
The scuff marks, Bill, just to be clear, were on both sides, where I thought the weapons might have been.
Yes, so like the axes would come down, hitting probably scuffing onto the floor.
Okay, so really no difference from anything I've learned so far, left versus right.
No, it definitely seems.
Both are bad.
But you do hear Dar say, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Let's go to the left.
Yeah, it doesn't seem in a sense. Both of them have marks. You can't really tell in a sense which one's been more than the other, but both doors have marks in front of them. So it's in the sense that either door that's been opened or whatever has had these axes come down.
Josh, should we get a caster to look?
I don't know. Do you need one? We're dwarves. This is a dwarven thing. I don't know that we need caster.
Okay, go ahead.
You can go get a caster if you'd like, but I'm just going to open this door. I think I'll be fine. I'm a dwarf.
Why don't you get Tribella's luck with you first?
Oh, I suppose. I'll take some luck.
Bless you, Dar. Bless.
Like, thank you, Al.
It's an elaborate luck for you. I like it.
All right, so then I'll go ahead and I'll go over there and see. Is the door open?
Okay, so you're going to try to open the door?
Yeah. Which one? He goes to northwest?
The northwest, yeah. All right. So sure enough, the axes come on down here, trying to hit you as you go to the door to open it.
Okay.
So,
You sleeping, old man?
No.
and it hits you. The two axes come both down and hit you.
Advantage on dex saves against traps.
This ain't a dex save. This ain't a dex save. And it make you. It is. It's an attack. They attack you.
It will stay up late, man.
Guess you could have raised.
I know when it's old.
You're older than JD.
Could have gotten angry at your kinsman first.
now
Did the door get? Well, now I'm a little pissed.
you take 9 points of damage.
All right.
So I have minus 15.
All right, but does the door get open? Do I get through it?
No, so you grab the door, and the door doesn't open.
It's locked?
No, it's not locked.
What?
That's cheese.
They just won't open.
Those types.
It might be locked, but it doesn't open.
Try to say something in Dwarven.
Open.
Literally say something.
Okay, Gordon. Let me the hell in!
Go ahead and
I'm claiming it's still prepared.
give me a intelligence check, and I'm going to give you advantage here because of your dwarven stonework.
Well, using a 12-sider isn't that
Yeah. It is dark.
It is dark, so 2d12.
Max intelligence 12.
And it's is it intelligence or is this my stone cunning?
I said it's intelligence, but I'm giving you advantage because of your stone.
Okay, so 21.
Okay, so you know that this door, and you definitely deduct the other one. These two doors, they're false doors. They're not even real doors.
Well, shit.
What?
We have to go through the statues, guys.
Probably the middle statue.
All right, so then I want to start looking around and see if there's a secret door on the other wall, straight across.
All right, give me give me a perception check here, and
Why don't you let me help here?
yeah.
Not my stone cunning?
What did I just say, man? But you can have advantage here because Erebus is helping you.
I get what for Erebus helping?
Advantage.
Or have Erebus do it
Might
instead
want
of
to let me
you.
do that one there, big boy.
Well, I mean, I rolled an 18 on the dice plus 3 is 21.
All right, no, that's good enough. So, what you're gonna discover is the one on the eastern wall, the dwarf on the eastern wall. Behind it is a secret door.
The door's over here. Oops, I guess I should have looked at it first. I'll go over there to the secret door and take a look.
Yeah, you go ahead and give me a survival check.
I guess I'll help him if he wants.
Sure. How are you going to help him with this?
I'm going to look myself then. How's that?
All right, there you go. Yep, both of you can make survival checks.
All right, that's fine. I got a good score.
21.
All right.
21 as well.
Perfect. So yes, this it's been a while. However, there are some footprints a little bit behind the door, and both of you now, because you've been in here and you have the light, you're pretty sure that these are dwarven-sized boot prints here.
It's good. I think it's good.
I would think so, especially since that original symbol there was from, what the hell was his name again? Oh, hell, you know who I'm talking about. The guy that wants to bring that crap.
Dern?
The dwarf.
Your kin?
Oh, I forgot his name.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Dwarves are so forgetful.
Alright, so do we need to check in for traps, Bill, or do we know yet?
I would say with your guys' rolls, you know it's not trapped.
Okay.
Cool.
Do I need to unlock
You want me
it?
to open it?
You can it's not very difficult to figure out how to open this, and with your guys' rolls, you could open the door, and it opens outward, so not in towards this, of course, because of the statue. So you have to push it in towards whatever's beyond this door. So you're pushing in the door.
Okay, we'll push it open.
Okay, so you see 20 feet of stairs, it's a stairwell going down 20 feet to another door here. And let me just make sure if this is an iron door here. I just want to see, or if it's just a wooden door. Yeah, I would just say, yeah, this one just looks like a wooden door 20 feet down the stairs here.
Do you think this one's trapped?
Probably not. Want me to go check?
Yeah, it's wood, not stone.
Alright, Bill. So I'll, as I'm going down, I want to check before I even take a step on these, make sure the stairs are good, and then
Okay.
go down and check out the door.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
Alright. 12. Bad rolls.
Okay, yeah, so you don't think they're trapped.
Alright. I'll go down to the door, check it out.
All right, so as you start walking down the stairs, you get to probably about 13 feet down the stairs, and in Dwarvish, you hear, "Alert! Alert! Intruders approach!" In Dwarven, very loud. And that's where we'll end for the evening.
Should let you go down first.
Right? I will. Come back upstairs, buddy.
It's a little too late now.
Well, they won't attack us if they see a door.
All right, so
I'm hiding.
great session. Before we kind of wrap it up here, first, why don't we go around the room for tonight's MVP here, starting with Zazriel. Chuck gets the MVP tonight, Torn. All right, why?
Going across the river and being able to take on the lizard head on.
Yeah, and surviving.
Surviving.
Yeah, thought he was going to eat you for sure. Torn, who do you think MVP is tonight?
I would say Dar, because somehow he figured out a way to survive that treacherous run.
Yeah, that would have been pretty deadly.
How could
He would have joined Sasku, possibly.
he would have? Not possibly, definitely.
All right. L.
Yes. Who do I think? Shively. Man, it was definitely a good mix of everybody being involved here.
to. Just like Dan in combat.
Well, there's this, that, and the third, and
Yeah, the whole session to pick an MVP, L. So I'm actually going with L. That healing stuff doesn't get as big applause as killing things, but the healing kit stuff is amazing. She also finished off the caster for us, so I thought Elle did a great job. The steady background for us keeps us all alive.
Yeah, we're able to get Kaarghaz down before another spell came you guys' way. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Great job.
Dar.
Oh, I was right there with him on that. I think Elle deserves this time. Amazing today between the healing and everything else, and taking down that caster. So.
Yeah. All right, Kit.
Well, I'll stick with the group and say L with the healing.
All right, perfect. Valiant.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
Disapparated.
Oh.
Yeah, he snapped out on us.
Oh, we lost him. Oh, okay. And then L.
I would have to say Kit with the crit.
Kit with the crit.
He came in just at the right time and chose to
My best roll yet.
do some healing and dealing at the same time. So.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I give inspiration die to L for next session. And then I'm going to give both Torn and Kit +1 bump for the next session. So what you do is you have a bump, and so I'm going to give you this coin.
What does the bump do?
It gives you a +1.
To everything?
To one roll.
That's pretty cool.
You're going to get a +1.
After you say it?
No. You have to say I'm going to use the +1 bump. So, yeah, if you think you're
Can
close.
you use that for damage as well as to hit or skill check?
You can use it for anything. Any roll. It's a +1 to any roll.
Cool.
So damage, to hit, to skill check, any of those. So
I
plus
use
one
it
bump.
as a shield.
So more of those to come along the line. So
I don't want your bump.
you all right. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out here. So if you are checking this out on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you made it this far, hey, you might as well check us out next Wednesday night. We're on every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and we'll be back next week. If you're watching this on YouTube, once again, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We are trying to grow this channel up here. And if you have any questions, and I know some people have been asking me questions, usually via Twitter, which is fine too. You can ask me questions. I had people ask me how I run initiative, and that was a good discussion. And then was actually asked how I let people find trap doors or hidden secret doors. And so there's a little discussion with that, with Matt Covell as well jumped in, and so did Satine from Maze Arcana. So we are kind of all included in that. So that was pretty cool to be included with those, as well as Matt Mercer, but he is too busy. He didn't answer the question. But the three of us did. So it's pretty cool. And we'll be back next week. And like I said, remember November 4th is our extra live stream where we'll be doing Curses of the Straw. But until next week, remember,
it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on now.
Happy gaming. Good night, everyone.